What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Declan Dines. Today we are going to be working our way through an incredible selection of all of the newly released Little Debbie Christmas cakes. And a big shout out to Zach F. Zach F asked that we do more Little Debbie videos, and here you go, buddy. Here's the next one we could possibly do is all these Christmas tree cakes and these delicious Christmas snacks from Little Debbie. Here we are, guys. We're going through the vanilla Christmas tree cake. We're going through the chocolate Christmas tree cake. We're going through the North Pole Nutty Buddy and the Cherry Cordial cakes. And then as a bonus, we've got these Christmas mini muffins. They're buttery vanilla Christmas muffins, so they should be delicious. I think for starters, like you guys know, I always like to go through the thing we know what it's going to taste like first, and I've had these Christmas tree cakes in the last few years, so I have a pretty good idea of what the vanilla one's going to taste like. I've never had a chocolate one before, so I'm interested in the chocolate one for sure. Now, the last Little Debbie cakes I had, they were pretty dry. I remember saying that I think Little Debbie left them in the oven a bit too long. So let us hope that this round of Little Debbie cakes is a little more moist than the last round. Here we go. Cheers. It's much more moist than the pumpkin spice extravaganza that I did. The vanilla tastes much fresher. It tastes very similar to like a fancy cake, but with sprinkles. It's delicious. It's vanilla-y. The cream is good. The cake is moist. It's like a nice little pedophore, but in Christmas tree form with some crispy, sugary sprinkles. Now, the white Christmas trees have like sugary sprinkles, and these have like your standard chocolate sprinkles. So the chocolate, that's kind of a nice little touch. Instead of just having the same sprinkles on both, these actually have, instead of the crispy sugar, just regular chocolate sprinkles. So that's kind of nice. Oh, it smells good. It smells very cocoa-y. Again, the quality of the cake on this one's much better than the ones I had for Halloween. Very nice. Instead of a vanilla cream, this actually has a chocolate cream in the middle, which is nice. It tastes just like a ho-ho, if a ho-ho had a chocolate cream. So for the Christmas cakes, guys, I'd say I'd give both of these an 8.5. Pretty high for a Little Debbie cake. Much better than what we had for Halloween. Let's try these North Pole Nutter Butters. It's difficult to say. I think it's just a white chocolate Nutter Butter. Oh wow, these are all individually packaged. There's a bunch of them in here. They're all packaged individually instead of being a normal Nutter Butter pair that we've all grown to know and love. So yeah, this is an individually packaged little Nutter Butter. It's much thinner than a standard Nutter Butter would be too back in the day. Alright, here we go. Ooh, it smells very peanut buttery. Alright, North Pole Nutter Butter. Wow. It's good. Very crispy. Very peanut buttery. The chocolate's very thin, so the chocolate to wafer ratio is really good. And it's just a nice white chocolate frosting on the outside. It's, I would say this is better than a regular Nutter Butter, honestly. I'm not a huge white chocolate guy, but the peanut butter really comes through with the white chocolate. Boy, I'd rate this at 8.5 overall. Very tasty. So, I'm most curious about the Cherry Cordials. I've never had that at all, and I've never had these muffins either, but I'm most curious about this. So I'm gonna crack into these Buttery vanilla Christmas muffins. Pretty serious packaging here. I mean, if these stand up to the rest of these, then these are going to be really tasty. The package is nice. They're pretty cool. Definitely very festive. Rip this open here. And the muffin is cool. It has like funfetti, like Christmas funfetti sprinkles throughout. I'll rip one open here so you can see what it looks like in the middle. Very funfetti-y. All right, down the hatch. It's very soft, very buttery. It's also pretty doughy, so I'm not a huge fan of the very doughy texture. It's a little bit doughy for my liking, but it's pretty good. It tastes like the center of a vanilla cake pop from Starbucks. That's exactly what it tastes like. If you mush these up, you could use them as cake pop centers. Not my favorite so far. The flavor's pretty good, but it's pretty mushy. I would rate the Nutter Butters probably, like I said, probably an 8.5, and I would say that I would rank these probably a 5.5, guys. Probably a 5.5 for the muffins. And finally, we have this Cherry Cordial. It's like a cherry cordial cake with a little graham cracker, cookies, and in between with some cherry vanilla cream in the middle. So, all right. It looks like a little moon pie. Very reminiscent of a moon pie, I'd say so far. Pillowy. Pretty nice. This is really good. It tastes very much like a chocolate-covered cherry. Yeah. It tastes like a chocolate-covered cherry with some graham cookie in there. It's nice. The cream adds a nice poofy texture to it. The chocolate has a nice crunch on the outside. The cookie's nice and soft and moist. Again, guys, this whole batch was much, much more moist, much fresher than the pumpkin spice haul that I did. I felt like I was pretty rough on Little Debbie. But this is really good. I'd probably rate this like a 7.5. Yeah, so this whole haul has been a much better experience than my last Little Debbie haul. Again, thanks to Zach F for asking that we keep up the Little Debbie hard work, and we'll definitely keep at it. You guys, they also make a brownie. I feel like once you've had one Little Debbie brownie, you pretty much had them all, so there's nothing interesting about it. So I didn't get the brownie. But I would say if you're going to try these, I would probably try the Cherry Cordial first, just because it's the most unique, and then maybe the Nutter Butter after that. The North Pole Nutter Butter. These are really good. And like I said, man, there's a bunch of them in here. Oh, there's 10 bars in this pack, so you get 10 little individual servings. So pretty nice. All right, guys, there you are. That's the Little Debbie, the Grinch and I. The Little Debbie snack Christmas haul. We'll see you guys in the summer with another Little Debbie go-round. Bye, guys. Remember to like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.